Oh, hello, guys and girls, fellow YouTubers. Welcome to a movie reaction review to the film that I watched for the very first time then. And I was doing this for a good while on purpose because I cannot believe I actually sat through from the start to the end of the movie of Kins of Kindness. I honestly thought it was going to be one of those movies that I was going to watch for, like, I don't know, the first half an hour or 20 minutes or 10 minutes in and be like, I want to watch something else. Just like I couldn't finish the first ever time I tried, like I said in one of my previous videos, I tried to watch Poor Things, and I seriously need to try that movie again to see if I can actually get to the end of it. Because I just got to the end of a movie by the same director that obviously was a different movie, and I'm talking about Kins of Kindness. Or was it a dream? Let me sit in silence for a few more minutes again. No, it was not a dream. I actually did finish the movie Kins of Kindness, and I really enjoyed the movie. Which, obviously, if you're going to get me to explain the plot, please don't. It has multiple storylines, and I feel like it's a harder movie to explain the storyline. Like, I'm happy to review the movie, but explaining what it's all about is going to be a difficult one, particularly for the style of movie it was. And I must admit, there were some great performances. Willem Defoe, again, is such a good actor still. Willem Defoe will always be one of my favorite actors. He was great in the original Spider-Man as the Green Goblin. He was great even in a movie that I felt was a bit gross, Antichrist. He was even good in that movie. Needless to say, I thought that movie was a bit much for my liking. I couldn't really like that movie. That was just a painful watch. He was great in The Lighthouse with Robert Pattinson. That movie was just absolutely amazing. Trying to think of other Willem Dafoe movies that Willem Dafoe is in that are just so good as well. Hi, Roseanne Cruz. Hi, how are you going? Anyway, I couldn't get into that film at all, which was Antichrist. Like, I watched that whole movie and I was like, what the fuck is this disgusting movie? Anyway, Cans of Kindness, I thought, is just a brilliant, brilliant movie. Just, it's a hard movie to explain each and every short storyline or how the storyline interweaves, even though it did feel like the movie had one storyline. At the same time, I know it had certain multiple storylines that intrigued with each other. Like, I know that Jesse Pilkman, or however you say his name, one of the actors from the TV show Breaking Bad, and that is also in the season of Fargo with his wife, Kirsten Dunst. He was Willem Dafoe's gay lover in Kins of Kindness, but he also slept with females, so he was pretty much a bisexual character. And I just found that part of the storyline and part of the movie to be quite interesting as well. And I got to talk about Emma Stone's performance in the movie. And I'm not just talking about one of the scenes from the trailers, or if you've seen the meme or on TikTok. I'm talking about that particular dance scene where she's got like a brown type of jacket on and she's like dancing outside a car before there's like a car crash scene and a character gets killed before the movie ends. That scene was just absolutely phenomenal as well. But the way Emma Stone held herself well, she really does know how to do artsy type of movies quite well. Like, obviously, the director of Poor Things knew that when he wrote the film Poor Things, and he obviously knew that when he wrote the film Kins of Kindness as well. And I cannot wait to upload this video pretty much after I review and give you my full on thoughts and opinions. I'll also be doing a TikTok video basically reviewing the film as well, whether it be a long review like this or whether it be a shorter review. I definitely want to review Kins of Kindness again. And let's talk about the music score. Not my sort of genre, really, the type of music that was played, but however, the music score definitely did fit the type of movie and artsy fartsiness of the film Kins of Kindness. So I'm going to be talking a lot about pretty much the photography and the look and locations of this movie, since it's a hard movie to fully explain what Kins of Kindness is really trying to do. I think it is trying to humanize people, obviously, and show, I don't know, the human condition is basically how I could describe the film Kins of Kindness. Obviously, there's some parts of the movie that are more dramatic. There's probably some parts that are a bit, I don't know, maybe comedic, or it's basically an anthology movie. And that's how I'm going to be explaining the movie. Like, I'm sure there's other people out in the world. Like, I've not seen a lot of reviews on this movie. I'm definitely keen now that I've actually physically watched and reviewed and are reviewing the movie myself. I'll just like to see what other reviewers on YouTube that are even more famous than me would say about the film Kins of Kindness as well. Like, whether they loved the movie or they hated it. I would just like to know other people's opinions on Kins of Kindness. Now, I'm even keen if anyone who's been, I don't know, spamming or trolling or just communicating here on my YouTube channel, live video, if any of you people have seen the film Kins of Kindness, and if you have, what is your thoughts on the film Kins of Kindness? I'm just really keen how other people interpret this movie, and I'm also keen if people have seen Poor Things and their thoughts on that movie, or if they've seen The Favorite and their thoughts on that movie as well, because I'm definitely probably going to eventually watch, if I don't think tonight, but I'm not in a mood to watch two of the same director's movies, but I may one day rewatch Poor Things from start to finish so I can actually review the movie, because the first time I couldn't get through it. Like, maybe I wasn't really in the mood for one of those movie nights to watch anything that was different and strange and might have a cult or a art house following. Maybe I felt more like a traditional type of movie the first time I tried Poor Things. Maybe that's why I couldn't get into it. But I'm happy I stuck to the end of watching the film Kins of Kindness. And that's why I thought to myself, is it maybe a dream? And why did I end up watching this movie? Like, I still find it bizarre that I actually came to the end of this movie successfully. And in saying that, I'm going to be giving it, before I read out some of the comments on this live video, before I end the video, I'm going to be giving you my star rating. Now, I mostly do this for movies, movie trailers, books, audio books, I don't know, TV shows, plays, concerts, for example. I'm definitely going to be rating the film Kins of Kindness quite highly. I thought it was a great, unique movie. Would I happily watch the movie again? Absolutely. Would it look good on 4K, Blu-ray, or normal DVD? Of course it would, and I was watching it on Disney Plus, and in saying that, I'm going to be giving Kins of Kindness a massive 7.9 star rating. So there we go. Let's read some of the comments as well on this review. Sport Cartoon says, noob. What do you mean, noob? Roseanne Cruz, good. Dane Boston. Hi there, my name is Dane. Hello, my name is Adam. Dane Boston said hi with a wave. Hi to you as well. Shadow something? I'll just go by Shadow. Can you jump? Question mark. Yes, I can jump, but why are you asking about me doing physical exercise for? I just think that is a bit of a strange question, really. To me, that doesn't make a lot of sense, but hope you guys have enjoyed this review. I've enjoyed randomly doing it, and I cannot wait to see what else I end up reviewing for you guys, either tonight or in the next couple of weeks. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Definitely check out Kins of Kindness as well. If you haven't yet, you should. Yeah, boy.